If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find—
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippei.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any— we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be—
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us? Nuh-uh! She lost to us! Paimon's not scared! Why would Paimon be? Paimon's just, a little concerned.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the almighty Shogun's will to falter.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou
Huh? What?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly everyone knows that a change of commit—
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's—
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
My lack of ability is to blame.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother—
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go—
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been— If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on—
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I— everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition. But if people got to see her in person, it would— Thank you.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the— Let's take a trip to the Grand—
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has got— Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that's—
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every day seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go and... I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you...
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like Guji Yai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her. Wait, this is... authentic! Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is in...
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your... We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange.
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all... But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere. She's got plenty of space in there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do... I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am... It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation...
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I...
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to have... Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen... For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, It's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because...
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay.
I see. So the thunderstorm...
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses.
It's fine! Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached...
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery...
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia? Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business. All right, then. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually...
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be...
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and...
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well,
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick?
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Khaenri'ah Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like...
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but It is, in fact, my spec. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dong?
Why do I feel like she's different? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion,
a chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from...
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway,
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well.
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it, I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the...
I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups.
No, almighty Shogun.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure, let's go.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have...
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm
just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand...
Well, okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay. How can this be? I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no... Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetti. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting Hilichurl life?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you?
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. With a premise like this, it's no one. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would. The suspense is cute. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, the plot is really gripping, but... What a strange person. Why would someone like that could easily become the top... You do have a point. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist? Is this some sort of...
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely. But the decision-making process is a source of... So... Could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could accept the feelings of all...
That would be the most boring love story ever!
Love. Narrative device...
So what do you think of Yae Publishing? How do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing house. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best, but the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say, but the truth is right here in front of my...
And that's exactly why we brought you out. Sure, it's not the same as you...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any... Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite... This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope...
Ooh, great idea!
Take a photo? Once again.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll...
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do... Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time.
Okay. So what exactly is striking... I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort... the more I think about it, the more How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all. Okay, I'll try that. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay? All right. Well, I'll leave the decision casual. How about this? This feels quite natural. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record. It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the...
Wow. This is astonishing, but she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than the pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to... So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then...
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right!
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else.
So then, who does that make you here in...
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what... The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she...
In that case, this picture...
So even I... Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives everything I have encountered on this journey with you? You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't... Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to it, but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of Perhaps... Perhaps I've...
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done...
Master Kamaji!
Why is it... Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou
Yep, let's find out. Hey, Ippei! What?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just... But for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to
Surely they would be discussing something like that.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that No need. I'm only a lowly servant. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share...
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to... Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
Whoa!
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well... Shine down!
Lightning flash!
The fairy!
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Khaenri'ah Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. Into the wind.
Finally, No. Let's get down to business.
Wind strike.
To the ferry. It's my lucky day. Finally, No.
Shine down.
To the ferry. Finally, No.
Torn to oblivion.
To the ferry. Let's get down to business. Finally, the ferry.
There is no escape.
Lucky day.
Get moving!
Going somewhere.
One with wind and cloud!
Hey! To the ferry.
The wind knows me.
It's my lucky day.
Following thunder!
Stand with me!
Let me try my best.
One with nature. Inazuma shines eternal.
You win this battle.
Kujo Kamaji!
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty—
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including—
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced—
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look— Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan—
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating.
I believe I now understand—
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Now—
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer—
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the—
Sorry, a duel with the—
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade. Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not. Does not a single person dare to face—
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs—
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the— Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had—
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's all— But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan. Like just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same— This is my last chance.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of... However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo...
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days. He has shown me how some things remain the same, even as the world around. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in...
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes can... Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, the Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now... I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because But I've made up my mind. So I will... This has certainly been a...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow... Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the past permit.
did you now? Well then, you... How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity... That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get...
What? But she said...
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?